got their little feel on or whatever, and it affected me to the point where I grew up, very sexually active and promiscuous, and I'm still dealing with that. It's still affecting me, and
in what way? In what way does it affect you?
I do have a house, I swear, a couple houses. I've had my houses built from the ground up that I paid for. Me being shot in the head caused me not to, be able to remember things right away. And this was just 2 years ago, so it's still fresh.
What happened to where you got shot? Like, why'd you end up getting shot?
I can hit the lottery for $500 million.
What's up, YouTube? It's summertime and things are heating up in Atlanta. Make sure you go cop the merch at AtlantaStreetInterviews.com. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us tonight. How you doing today, miss?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So are you homeless?
Not necessarily. I have a house, but I'm having trouble remembering where my address is because a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, I was shot in the head out here. Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 28. I'll be 29 this year.
Okay. So you're 28. And so you don't know where your address is?
No, well, me suffering from head trauma caused me to, lose my memory a little bit. It's a little conflicted or whatever. So I had to move to South Carolina, Columbia. And I've been there for the past 2 years. But I came out here because I have some buildings and businesses that I own or whatever that I bought out and paid for. Hair salon, well, not no hair salons, but like fast food restaurants, insurance, got a car dealership, just a couple things out here that I needed to check on. And
okay. How long have you been out here in Atlanta?
I forgot my address. I've been out here off and on for the past 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, for instance, during nights like tonight, because it's 1:30 right now, right? 1:30 a.m. Where would you be laying your head at?
Well, if I'm not walking around all night trying to find out where my house is and trying to remember shit, trying to, see if I can hear somebody talking, I'm usually parked somewhere, anywhere.
Okay, so just kind of wherever you can lay your head at.
For now.
Okay.
I do have a house, I swear. A couple houses. I've had my houses built from the ground up that I paid for. Me being shot in the head caused me not to, be able to remember things right away. And this was just 2 years ago, so it's still fresh.
Okay.
And
do you have any kids?
I have 8 children. 8.
Now that didn't look right when you said that. So because we're already detecting that something may not be right. But seriously, I'm asking for the reality. Do you have kids?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 4. I'm going to just say that.
Where are your kids right now?
They are with their fathers, their grandmothers, their aunties, their yanties, their meemaws.
Okay, so, right off the bat, right? I tell you, you don't see the mental illness on you, but it's like when you start talking and stuff that you're saying, you can tell that it's there. Do you have an official diagnosis as far as any mental illness diagnosis or anything?
You asked me a little personal. Just the usual depression from being out here.
Yeah, you seem to be in
stranded.
Stranded?
Yeah, stranded. I told you I came in here from South Carolina to check
right.
on some things, and unfortunately I left my wallet.
Yeah.
I left my wallet with my ID, my license, and everything in there. So I've pretty much been out here naked as hell. Just hanging on. I've been struggling bad.
Okay, so let's figure this out. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Where are you from?
Originally, I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey, but I was pretty much raised in Johnston, South Carolina.
In where, Johnston?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. Well, listen, shout out Jersey and definitely shout out Johnston, South Cac, man. Shout it on out. Shout the whole state of South Carolina out all day. And so, growing up in South Carolina, did you have both mom and dad in the household? Like, was it 2-parent household?
No, I had my mother, and after a while, I grew up in foster care.
What age did you go to foster care?
I was 12.
12? Was anything that happened at 12 that caused you to have to go to foster care?
My grandmother's house went bankrupt. Like her mortgage, I don't know the deal with what happened there. I can't remember that. I can't remember the story word for word or detail for detail right now, but it was something with that. And we just had to leave, I guess.
Well,
we were just a bunch of rowdy kids, and she was, pretty much taking care of us. Not taking care of us, but giving us a roof over our head because we pretty much raised ourselves.
is that right?
Yeah.
And so how many siblings do you have?
Well, I have 4 brothers. One of them got murdered.
Sorry to hear about that. Where were you in the... 3 brothers?
One of them got murdered.
Okay, where are you in the birth order? The baby, the oldest, somewhere in the middle?
I am the youngest of all on my mom's side, and I'm the only girl. And on my dad's side, I'm the oldest, and I have a younger brother.
Okay, got you. I always ask this question. Growing up, did anything like ever happen to you or anything like that?
Yeah, I've had a lot of shit happen to me. Everything you could possibly name.
Well, I mean, like, especially like any type of sexual assaults or anything like that. What happened to you?
A lot of things. Well, for starters, I am a victim of childhood trauma from being molested by my mom's ex-husband when they were married.
What age did that start?
I was real young, probably about 4.
4?
Yeah.
What age was the last age you remember it happening? Up to what age?
When I was last here in Fulton County, I was 27.
You say
26, 27, something like that.
that was the last age that you were molested by
you
your...
talking about as a child?
Yes, as a child.
Yeah, something like that.
No.
I just, with that happening a couple times not over the years, because it wasn't like long term. It was, I don't remember it being for a long time. It was just, frequently at that time. And once I was able to tell somebody, they removed me from the home.
What age was that? Was that at 12?
No, I was a kid. Like, I was probably still in kindergarten.
Okay, and they removed you from the home?
Mm-hmm.
And where'd you go live at that point?
A group home.
Okay. Because you said at some point you went to foster care at 12.
Yeah, but I was able to go back home, though, because her husband, he left.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so once he left, I was able to go back home, and it was just me and my brothers with my mom.
Did anything happen? Anything else happen after that?
Some other stuff, probably.
Well, I mean, we want to know people's real lives, This is your chance to tell your story.
I mean, it just took a real toll on me from being touched by different boys. I'm not going to say men, because he was the only man that did that. But as far as, young boys that were much older than me, yeah, they got their little feel on or whatever, and it affected me to the point where I grew up, very sexually active and promiscuous, and I'm still dealing with that. It's still affecting me, and
in what way?
shows.
In what way does it affect you?
The way that I handle men, the way that I respond to them, the way that they handle me.
How do you handle them? How do you respond to them?
I guess you could say they be answering themselves. They respond to this for themselves when they're with me. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. So, you seem a lot more introspective and lucid right now. So I want to circle back to the beginning of the interview. Right? What's going on right now?
Right now?
No. Like, seriously, like, because you started off saying, oh, yeah, I got car dealerships and fast food restaurants and
these are the
I own all this stuff.
Okay, oh, Lord, don't start. Don't you start now.
What? I'm being serious.
It's okay. It's not my dealership. I just took partnership in that. But as far as like the fast food restaurants, yes, these are mine that I built. Not all of them, probably about 1 or 2 of them.
Where they at? Which ones?
I can't remember right now. I don't have my papers and stuff with me. I
Okay.
haven't seen my papers and things for 2 years. Like when I left here from Fulton after they shot me in the head or whatever they did to me, because there was a bunch of shit going on when I was here.
What
When I
happened to
moved
where
here,
you got shot? Like, why'd
God.
you end up getting shot?
I fucking hit the lottery for $500 million, and word got out to people, and once word get out, people start plotting, scheming, wanting shit, this, that, and the third, and I don't know, maybe I was a little too free-handed with what I was doing, a little too trusting, and maybe I ran my mouth too much to the wrong people.
Well, I'll say this,
So-
a $500 million lottery winner would definitely make the news. So where can I look up this?
I don't know where you can find. I didn't even see the
$500
shit on the
million.
news. It probably was on the news. I don't know. Oh,
You seem to be
talking
under...
about it. It just makes me so emotional because it pisses me off the way that they treat me here. And it's been like that since I got here, since I moved here, as if I'm just a fucking alien, like I don't exist. It's irritating.
Have you spent like any time in any mental institutions or anything like that?
Fulton County is a mental institution. Like you really have to be built for this.
Where you talking about Rice Street?
Fulton County, period. This whole
The whole
everything.
county, the whole area. I get it. All right, miss. Well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, like I say, miss, we really appreciate you. Definitely wishing them but the best, okay?
Thank
Make
you.
sure you have a good one, sweetie.